Hi, ooh, meow. My name is Aaron Kitty Boy, and welcome to KTANE tutorial on black arrows. Now, this is the new version of black arrows because it had a rewrite, and it works pretty differently from the old version of black arrows. This is the old version of black arrows, and this is the new one. And to tell that it is the new version of black arrows versus the old, if there are no directions that fade in and out, then it's the old one. Otherwise, it's the new one. So in this one, this arrow direction, these arrows fade in and out. So that's how you know it's the new one. The old one looks like this. As you can see, it's just blinking, and there's no fading. So that's how you can tell. And this new version of black arrows is the one that's always used today, and the old one has been disregarded. So let's see how this new version of black arrows works, because it's a little bit different. Just involves a few more steps. So first, we need to get the grid we use, which is A or B. To get it, we take the sum of the alphabetic positions of all letters in the serial number. So, Charlie is 3, Romeo is 18, Golf is 7, Sierra is 19. That equals 47. Now we're going to mod the result by 8, which is 7. If the result is 4, 5, 6, or 7, use grid B to navigate, otherwise use grid A. So we're going to use grid B because our result is a 7. Now that we have our grid, before we do that, the result is also the offset applied modulo 4. So we get a grid and we also get an offset. So we use grid B, and our offset is going to be the same exact number, but this time mod 4, which is 3. So our offset is 3. Cool. Now next, we find the starting location in our grid. The starting location is the third character of the serial number as the row and the 6 as the column. So we got 6 as our third character and 4 as our sixth character. Third, then 6. So row 6, column 4 in grid B. So row 6, this is row 6, column 4 is this one. Cool, so this is our starting position. Nice. Now next, we're going to scroll down to the last page, and then we're going to check all the conditions that apply in this table. So, do we have a red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or purple arrows on the bomb? No, we don't. Do we have an unlit Tango Romeo November? Nope. Do we have a lit Bob? Nope. Do we have a vowel in the serial number? Nope. Is there a place with exactly 2 ports? No. This one has 1, this one has 3. So no. Do we have 2 or more unlit indicators? Yes. Do we have a black arrows on the bomb? Yes. Do we have 4 or more batteries? No. Do we have 2 or more lit indicators? No. Do we have a lit Charlie Lima Romeo? No. Do we have double colored or flashing arrows on the bomb? Nope. Do we have an unlit for Quebec? No. So these are the 2 rules that apply, and we're going to use these rules. Now for each stage, we are going to get a digit, which is mod 4, and then we get a direction to submit at the end. But it is only at the end of the module because if you press anything while it's giving out stages, then you'll strike. We input everything at the end when all the other modules on the bottom are solved. So yeah. So in this case, we have to get stage 0 first. We have to figure out what stage 0 is first. So to get the digit, it is going to be the current position number plus stage number plus offset equals answer mod 4. that's how we get the digit for each stage. So for stage 0, we're just going to use the number at our very starting position, which right now it's 3. So that means that our current position number is 3, our stage number is 0, and our offset, which is right here, is 3. So we get 3 plus 0 plus 3 is 6. Mod 4, 6 modulo 4 is 2. And then now, so we're going to highlight the 2 column. Now for stage 0, it says right here, starting on stage 0 with the last condition applied. So that means that we're, out of all the conditions that applied, we're going to use the last one for stage 0. So in this case, it's this one right here. This is the last condition that applied. So that means the direction we're going to press is down. So our answer for that stage is down. And then when we progress to the next stage, we're going to go down to the next condition and use that as the row, wrapping around if you need to. So in this case, the next one down is this one, because that's the next one down. And then we're going to use stage 1. For stage 1, we're going to use this one. And then now for stage 2, we're going to use this one, and then stage 3, we're going to use this one. You keep going down and keep wrapping around. That's how it works. So to get stage 1, we're going for each stage, it is going to give a set of directions, flashes. It's going to do, and these flashes are moves. It's going to flash 1 through 4 directions, and that's how we're going to move throughout the grid, right here. So in this case, the first flash is indicated after the long pause that the module does. So in this case, long pause, and then now the first direction is right, and then the next direction is up, left. Notice how those 2 flashes are different. We need to make sure we know which one is the one that fades in and out, like that, because this one just blinks, and then this one just fades in. There's a difference between them. I'm going to tell the difference in a bit. So in this case, the directions are right, then up, left, and I'm going to indicate the fade in with an asterisk right here. This is very important. So now we're going to move in those directions, and while we move in that direction, once we hit the faded in one, we do the movement of the faded in movement. That's the number we're going to use that's the digit we're going to use to the stage to get the answer. But afterwards, we're going to still do the preceding directions right afterwards. I know it sounds a little bit confusing, but it's pretty simple actually. So in this case, we're going to go, so the directions are right, so we go here, and then up, left, and so we go here. Now, up, left is the faded in one, so after we do the up, left, that's the number we're going to use. But in this case, this is where we end after doing all the movements anyway, so we're just going to stay here. So this is our current position right here. So this is our current position and the number we're going to use for this stage, in this case. So in this case, 3 plus the stage number is 1, and the offset is 3. 3 plus 1 plus 3 is 7. Mod 4 is 3. So we use the 3 column, and then we use this rule, which is up. So that our answer is up for this stage. Now we can move on to the next stage. Alright. So now in this one, it is left, up, right, right down, all. And in this case, the third flash is the one that fades in. So we are going to indicate it with the asterisk. Alright, so now we're going to do these movements, and we're going to start from the last position from the previous stage that we ended up on. So we're right here currently. So let's go up, left, then up, right, and then write down. Now, since this one was the one that faded in, this is the digit we're going to use to calculate the number. But now we're still gonna do the rest of the directions after that, because that's gonna be our ending position. In this case, all of them flash. When all of them flash, it just means that you stay where you are. So that means we just stay right here. This is our ending position. So 1 plus stage number is 2. Offset is 2, or 3, sorry. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 is 6. Mod 4 is 2. So, and then we use the next condition down as our press, which is down. So that's the press for that stage. Let's keep going. This one is write down, and that's it, just write down. And that's the one that fades in. There's always going to be one that fades in all the time, because you need a digit. So write down is 3. So that means that 3 plus stage number is 3 plus offset is 3 is 9. Modulo 4 is 1. 1, and then we use the next condition down, which is this one, which is left. Alright, let's move on to the next stage. This one is right, and that's it. So right, we get a 1. So 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. Modulo 4 is 0. We use the next condition down, which is up. So up is our press. This stage is right again. Just the same thing. So right is 2. So 2 plus 5 plus 3 is 10. Modulo 4 is 2. We use the next condition down, which is right. So right. This is stage 6, which is right, then left. And the left is the one that fades in. So right, then left. They cancel each other out, so we just stay here. So we get 2 plus 6 plus 3, which equals 11. Mod 4 is 3. You use the next condition down, which is this row, and then left. So left is our answer. Cool. And then once we solve the last module, that's the summation. And for the summation, we just enter in the directions we got. So down, up, down, left, up, right, left. And that's it.
This was exactly the way.
That's the module. Now, this, I should also tell you that this grid does wrap around. So, if we were here, and we need to go up left, we'd go to column 4, and then the next row, we go to the next row up, and the next column to the left. So, in this case, when we go up left, it would be column 4, row 9, which is right here. It is very confusing. This can be very confusing, so you gotta make sure you do this right. Make sure you do this right. But other than that, this is a kind of a simple module. That was the module. I'm Aaron Kitty Boy Uumia. This was a tutorial on Black Arrows, and I hope you have a great day. Bye!